Did you bond straight away, or did you just like have directions you both wanted to go in, like different musical interests?
I don't know. That's a very, very well played. Bloody hell.
We didn't really know each other when we went to college. I mean, me and Ryan and this guy called Seb, who used to play guitar, we got together and their old drummer went to uni. So
You were on the same course,
doing
music practice and stuff, and I was in the year above.
we just wanted to be in a band and just play fun music.
Yeah.
We started off doing like covers.
Yeah.
And Ryan used to be in a band with, Ryan at the time was in a metal band with
James.
Japati and James, called Stranglehold, and they were in that band since they were like 13.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I joined the band when I went to uni. I think. Well, I mean,
I don't really know.
It's a really weird one.
It was like all we wanted to do was have fun and play like covers and like Every Time I Die style rock music, and then we did that and we did the EP and we all loved it, and then we did the album. And
I remember seeing you guys.
Differences over the album.
I remember seeing you guys before I was actually in the band. You did a From First to Last cover, and you did a Funeral for a Friend cover.
Yeah.
I think you actually did 2 From First to Last covers.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, you did.
Kill Switch Girl, I think.
Yeah.
It was like that, and then we just sort of one day went to just write our own song. And then
Yeah.
and 5 or 6 EPs in an album later.
Yeah.
And here we are, 6 years later.
Because you joined Metal Hammer's introducing tour with Young Guns and people like that.
Yeah.
What was it like to go out on tour with those sort of acts?
I mean,
we did our first ever proper tour with Young Guns, and we both literally played to about 3 people.
yeah, that was back in like 2008.
So we've been friends with Young Guns since both bands started, basically.
Yeah.
So it was kind of cool because that was like our second or third tour we did with them.
I remember the first day we joined the tour, because it was us, Young Hollywood and Young Guns, I think, and me and Matt from Young Hollywood. Matt's now in a band called Out With The Line or something like that. Whatever. But we like booked the whole tour ourselves, and then
Very DIY.
Young Guns showed up on the first day, and we were like, these fucking bastards didn't book any shows.
Who are
Like,
these
who are these leather-clad idiots? I mean,
Turned out we were best friends with
yeah. Literally, on the first night, we all just parked up the vans and just got pissed,
Oh my God.
pissed as hell
You're
together.
aware of what
in
happened that
Exeter.
night? We smashed the place up.
And there was that guy that walked by and just like
Did a
literally
backflip.
did a backflip, and we're like,
It was mental. I don't know what happened, and then I'm surprised the venue's having us back in July, but it was a complete mess.
Because you released your first EP and you got quite good responses from the media. Were you surprised at how recognised you've become?
yeah, I mean
Still to this day, I'm like-
that first EP we released with Wolf was, we were all really pleased
Still our
with that.
best release today.
Yeah.
Apart from the new ones nowadays, it's great.
It's pretty good.
But, yeah, I was so happy with the EP, and the amount of good press it got was amazing.
Yeah.
Coming from where we're from.
It was really unexpected, because we by the point we signed up to Wolf at Your Door, we had basically just run ourselves dry over
Yeah.
No
the
money,
5
no.
years prior to that. We put all our money into like buying like a van, which we paid £700 for, and it took us about 2 to 3 years to pay back. It's like, but yeah, I mean, it was great. That touring that EP was a lot of fun.
Kind of went a bit weird on the album, didn't it?
Yeah, but you know, I mean, the album did its job,
And now it's back on course with a new one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All good.
Because as you mentioned about the album, Meet Me Halfway at least, it was produced by Matt O'Grady.
Yeah.
He's worked with like Funeral for a Friend and people like that, and he worked on your previous EP. What's he like to work with, and how come you went back to...
It's fucking brilliant.
Well, we've just done the new one with him as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like one of our best friends. He's so good. He's like a really good producer, and he's a lovely guy. And we just have a good time recording with him, and it just makes the whole experience fun.
Considering what we pay him a day, he can't make much considering the amount of lager that he buys.
Literally, yeah. Most of his wages goes on lager. He just buys a lot of lager for all of us.
We'll just be sitting there, and if the fridge runs empty, he would just make me just go to Sainsbury's or something and just pick up another 40
He's just
beers
a really good guy to work with.
Because last year you did quite a few several tours, and you did your own headline tour with Forgotten and Francesqa. What was it like going out as a headliner this time rather than just a support act?
Well, I think that headline run we did with Francesqa and All Forgotten was it was a lot of fun, and it was one of the first times we thought like, oh okay, maybe
people
kids
are
are
actually coming to see us. What the hell is going on?
I think that was at the same time. Was Ryan still in the band then? Or did Max?
I think Max did vocals. I literally can't remember.
Yeah.
I know we had harsh vocals.
But it was around the time where we did like the Emery and Moline tour, and then we did the Emerota tour in May last year as well. And then we did the headline run in November of last year, which was like literally.
I'm literally speechless. I didn't know. We played like venues that I went to see bands play.
Yeah.
When I was a kid.
Norwich Waterfront especially. Norwich Waterfront I went to for the first time in like 1999 or something like that to watch Ataris. It was like my first ever show.
Walked on stage and this the biggest roar I've ever heard, and like it was rammed.
Yeah.
And I couldn't believe it.
Because as you mentioned, Brian did leave last year, which obviously altered the vocals and stuff on the sound. Are you pleased with the new direction you're sort of going in?
Absolutely, we've never been happier, to be honest.
Like we took a lot of time over the album, and we've really like reinvented ourselves. Like not so much that we're a completely different band, but
I think we just kind of sat down. We were just like, what kind of music do we actually want to listen to?
Yeah, what do we like?
Yeah.
And like, I like Foo Fighters, so I want to be in the Foo Fighters. So
a lot of us just like
a lot better.
me and James just listen to a lot of like chilled like folk music and stuff. So none of us really listen to metal or anything.
There's literally something for everybody on that album.
Because do you have a plan to go back as like a post-hardcore quintet, or do you always?
Never.
We're going to stick to 4.
I think it'd be wrong if we did without Ryan, to be honest. I think unless we are what we are now.
Spent a lot of time changing.
But I mean, it would be nice to see what Ryan thinks of the new stuff. I mean, we all still talk to him, and every now and again he just says like, whenever we put out new stuff, he's always like, so proud of the guys for what they're doing and stuff.
Because you've just released like the first track off the forthcoming album. How has the response been for that, or is it too soon to tell?
Overwhelming. Like we were the 17th most watched video on YouTube when it first came out. on YouTube.
Yeah, in the first day.
What the hell? And then I looked at it, was like 4,000 plays. I was like, that's right. And then I looked back and it got 20,000.
Yeah, by the end of the first day, it was like fucking. So.
And then we trended on Twitter like straight away, like third from the top. It was like a promotion thing on Twitter, and then it was the Rapture, like the end of the world thing. And then it was.
And then it was us, and then like, Gail Porter, because she like tried to commit suicide.
A bit dark,
but
Spring Spirit.
Because
as you mentioned, you finished recording your second album. Is there any news when people should be expecting?
We're going back into the studio next week. We're going to re-record some stuff, and we're going to add a few more tracks. We're going to ditch some of the ones we did because we're not entirely happy with them. But I mean, the new tracks we're putting on there are fucking great.
Is there any insight into the title names or the album title yet?
We had a couple of ideas, but we haven't got anything concrete yet.
If you had to sum up your new album in 3 words, how would you describe it?
Bloody good CD, I'd say.
Great T-shirt, Ogden.
So, I don't know. Go buy it.
Yeah, go buy it.
And buy it, don't download it illegally because that pisses me off.
Because this isn't the first time that you've played Slamdunk Festival, so what makes it so special for you?
I think this year is especially special for us.
We're on quite hard to do. I don't know what happened. Again, don't know how it happened.
So last year was a bit of a showcase for us. Still things were, and we had a great, fucking awesome reception actually. We were expecting, because we were on that like the stage that was opposite the main stage.
Yeah.
We were expecting as soon as who do we play? I think we played between Set Your Goals and 4 Years Strong or something like that.
Yeah.
We were expecting everyone after Set Your Goals to just leave the room, but everyone literally just turned 180 and watched us. It was fucking insane. But yeah, that was probably my favourite show we did last year, bar the London show in November. But yeah, this year's going to be really good.
Got a lot of stuff in the pipeline. Hopefully, it's all going to work out. It's going to be a good year. Hopefully.
Because for anyone who hasn't seen it live, what should they expect?
We just like, instead of being like professional and stuff, we just like to have a real good time, and like we'd love to get people involved, and it's more of like a good atmosphere we like to put out rather than we play exactly like the CD.
Yeah.
I just like to.
I like to see when I go to gigs, I like to see a lot more than what is actually on the fucking CD. Because I think that's just
It's a different
boring.
experience
Yeah.
to what listening. If you want to listen to the CD, if you want to sound like a CD, listen to the CD.
Yeah. If you want to listen to the CD, don't buy a fucking ticket to a show. It's like just stay at home.
We just like to have a lot of fun, and we just jump around like idiots.
Well, maybe.
That's it.
I don't really jump around.
Well, that's all the questions we had to ask, so thank you for doing the interview.
That's alright.